Right guys, so that's the video for today. I hope it's not too dark. The phone, that's a little bit better, you know. This phone, it's not exactly brilliant. I'm having a lot of problems with this phone actually. You know, that's why I've had to make a new Facebook, and I've actually had to upload a new messenger. But you know, just the way things go. Jovelyn went next door for Peso Wi-Fi. So she went next door for Peso Wi-Fi. Last night, the day before, we tried Peso Wi-Fi. She put 10 pesos on Peso Wi-Fi. And it worked for about 10 seconds and then it went off. So she went and asked the guy next door who runs the Peso Wi-Fi. And we managed to get a connection, but yesterday, this was the other day, but yesterday we tried and it just wouldn't, you know, I couldn't get a connection on Peso Wi-Fi. So, you know, it's very, very hard for me to do videos. And I have contacted YouTube. I actually did get a message. Hi, hello, how can we help you? Blah, you know, and quite a bit of writing. Can you please send us a link for your YouTube channel? Which I did do, I sent the link so they know exactly my link, you know, my YouTube channel. They can just press on the link and the YouTube channel comes up, and I haven't heard anything back from them. So it's very, very difficult, you know, to contact people. But like I said, there's not a lot I can do about it, and that's the difference. You know, when you are poor, you are on such a tiny budget. You know, people say actually, I'm not like you. They can't do what I actually do. And like I said, don't get me wrong, it's very, very hard. It's an hard existence, but you still have to think in a very, very good way. So if you're not thinking in a good way, it probably would be a bit crazy, this place for you. And like I said, you know, 2025, not hopefully, it's a good year. So guys, you know, I hope you're enjoying your day. So take care, God bless. Actually went on TikTok. Now why I were actually on TikTok, what happened was when I were on TikTok is, went to know these videos, London. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going off in Yorkshire. The gang rapes, Rotherham. Not just Rotherham, all around the country, Manchester, all around the country, probably Sheffield, Leeds, all around the country. Pakistani guys actually gang raping. They've been doing this for years and years. And when I were in England, you know, I knew somebody what lived in Rotherham. And what I actually did is I uploaded all these videos, you know, just videos saying, you know, there's been a gang rape, news videos, you know, saying there's been gang raped, and these Pakistani guys have actually been, Muslim Pakistani guys have actually been, you know, grooming and gang raping. And I uploaded all this to my YouTube video. Sorry, I weren't on YouTube then. I uploaded this to my Facebook years back. It must have been about 10 years back when all this kicked off, when it all started. And I actually thought that was the end of it. But I actually know once a woman or a girl's been raped, it's not the end of it, right? I know for a fact it's the start of it. Because I actually do know psychologically the girl is not the same. I know this for a fact. So what's happened is, I'm watching all these videos, you know. I don't even know how our Prime Minister is now. As far as I can remember, it was Boris Johnson. Let's party. So, you know, now it's a new Prime Minister. I know he is, I just can't remember his name, but, you know, people really are not a big fan of the new Prime Minister, and a lot of things are going off in England, you know, all these gang rapes, all these Muslims, all these Pakistani men, Africans coming in, and London, wow. I saw some videos on TikTok, and some of you guys warned me, don't go to London, it's very dangerous. Wow, when I actually saw London, a real big surprise, because lots of Pakistani men, lots of black African guys, illegal immigrants. Right, my opinion, and this is my opinion. I made some comments, not bad comments, I made some comments, you know, on TikTok. And the comments were like, you know, send them back where they come from, they don't belong here. You know, this is England, and this is our country, and this is our rule. It's our rule, English rule. We, you know, why are Pakistanis demanding their rule? This is not your country. This is our country, England. It's not your country. You do not have a right to come here and preach to us. Like what's been happening over the years, you're preaching to us. You know, you've got... This is not a Muslim country. This is a Christian country. etc. You know, Christian, Catholic, etc. You know, and we've got Muslims preaching and telling us what we can and can't do, marching in the streets. And you know, I thought, wow, I need to get back to England, you know, because it's really crazy what things are happening. It's really crazy some of the things that are happening. And to be honest, some of Joe Public, Joe Public's not really standing up and doing anything about it. Paul and Germany, they've had enough. I know you guys in England have had enough. There's some kids coming, so I have to try and keep out of their kids. So, you know, I know a lot of you guys have had enough on it in England. And actually, it's same with me. You know, many, like I said, 8-10 years ago, you know, all this grooming and all these Pakistani men that were actually doing all these rapes. You know, I will tell you what I actually think. And I thought, wow, some crazy bad things going off in England. But I know for a fact, you guys, a lot of you guys will now start to stand up and be counted. You know, get rid of the lot of them. They don't belong here. Deport them. Mass deportation. Just get rid of them. They don't belong in England. You know, I actually saw a video in Poland, and it was just Polish people, or Germany, walking through Germany. And then I saw videos of England. Wow, it were absolutely crazy. You know, I actually could not believe what I were actually seeing. Right. So that's my little chat, what I think's happening in England. And nothing's getting done about it. It's going to get worse and worse. You know, all these guys were here, infiltrators. They're infiltrating England. So my opinion is, we've been infiltrated. There's no women and kids. There's just men, right? I don't know about young men. You know, there's men with... They have not got British values, okay? You do not have British values. You don't belong in my country of England. You know, I'm sure our forefathers had actually turned in the graves. So you can imagine if I were in England, I'd probably head for London to blog it. But you know, that's what it's like. Lots of crazy things going off in England. And we are a rich country. But you know what's going to happen, don't you? I'm just turning around because there's kids walking past. And they're only little kids, so I don't like to get little kids on video. Right, so you know what's actually going to happen, don't you? Our country, if we actually are not careful, right, it will actually become a poor country. So our country will be actually become a very poor country. And I'm sure on it, because what's happening in the country. So that's basically it, you know. That's my little blog about what I think about UK, England. Didn't really mean to do this blog, you know. With a book, aren't we? We've got millions of pages, a flash. Page comes up in book, and that's us. So that's what I'm actually thinking about England. Wow, you know, I thought it was Pakistan. I thought, wow, we're in Pakistan, it was London. But you know, we really do need to get rid of all these people, because they're infiltrating England, right? And if it ever does kick off, England's in big trouble. You know, there's like people what's threatening to blow this up, people that's threatening to blow that up, and I'm sure it's going to kick off. Let me get behind this tree. Right, I'm actually sure it's actually going to kick off, and they've got a big foothold, a lot of power. They've infiltrated England, and you know, if it does kick off, just see what happens. But you know, everyone's just sat there, aren't they, in the living room in a chair and chatting about it, which is good. But you need to do more than chat about it. You need to start thinking what's happening in your country, and you need to stand up. And I did actually make quite a few comments, you know, on some of these posts. MPs, some of the MPs posts, you know, God bless guys, you know, blah blah, England this, England that, you know, and God bless everyone. And TikTok deleted them, so that's what TikTok did. Every comment I actually made on these videos, short videos on TikTok deleted every video, every comment I'd made, they deleted it. So that's it. Things that are happening in England, you know, going to be hard to get back to England. You know, always, if I could swim across sea, I would swim across sea. But I'm sure to get back to England, because it's in there, and you know, strong minds, we can do it, can't we? So that's it. God bless everybody. I'm rabbiting on here, but that's the true fact. Our country is actually, you know, it's in quite a bad state, my opinion. And then, you know, these MPs, from actually chatting about, you know, all these people that are coming across sea and infiltrating our streets, you know, living in our hotels, and you the taxpayer are paying for it. Then he gets on about, oh, there's all these lazy people in England, they're on benefits, and they're all claiming this benefit and they're all claiming that benefit. Look, concentrate on getting all the aliens out of England, out of our country. Forget on about people claiming disability when they're not allowed disability, and all these things that are going on. Concentrate about getting all the save our country, UK, England, Great Britain, what our fathers, grandfathers, you've got it. They died for it, didn't they? They died for this country. You worked in pits. You made this country very, very strong, didn't you? You know, Great Britain, make it great again. Okay, guys, take care. And like I said, thanks for all the support. Take care, God bless. We're here in the plaza, Murcia, Negros Occidental, Philippines.